Hey you guys, welcome to Delightful Cooking with Daphne. If you haven't already, please subscribe, like this video, and definitely feel free to comment below. Alright, so I'm actually going to be doing a side dish today, and as you can tell, I have some potatoes and some beets. I'm going to make a potato salad. Alright, so I already boiled it. And I used red skin potatoes, so that was about half an hour to 35 minutes. If you use the brown potatoes, I believe they're called the russet potatoes, they'll be a little longer. They're usually used for baking, but I prefer the red skin. You can use the other kind, whatever floats your boat. So I will be using, I actually boiled 1 garlic clove with it as well, and a tablespoon of salt. So I let that all boil and actually took the skin off. I sometimes boil it with it, but I realized that kind of takes less time to do it this way. So I took off the skin and pretty much killed a lot of time. Now I'm going to put this inside the bowl. I'm going to start chopping up the beets. And I'm going to add some red onions and some scallions, green onions. So let's begin. All right. Now this obviously is a wonderful side dish. And I think we know exactly why I'm making these side dishes, because we got some holidays coming up. Or if you're just like me and you love comfort food. If you remember, I love potatoes. I can't get enough of them. So potato salad with beets, or pretty much any other vegetable for that matter, it's pretty good. So I have to peel off this skin. I actually let the beets chill in some ice actually, because it was extremely hot, and in order for it to cool down, you want to put some ice cold water on top so that you'd be able to chop it up. I also know that if you add a little bit of vinegar or some lemon as it's boiling, it can help with the bleeding. Regardless, I think there's still a lot of red in these beets, and that's a good thing. Beets are good for you if you're low in iron. There's a lot of wonderful nutrition when it comes to beets. And these are very sweet. Washing my hands. Okay. All right. Now I got the skin off the beets. And once again, it's going to get a little colorful. The bright red color is great, but yeah, the nails, let's just say. All right, so I'm going to pretty much cut this into a cube, and we're going to pretty much fast forward this whole process. Now, you can make a great beet juice, very sweet. You actually can make some beets and carrots, but whatever your desired taste may be. This is phenomenal for the body, especially if you juice this. I love eating beets plain. You can have this with, any type of chicken breast. You can even have this with some steak, some ground turkey. Eating it alone or eating it as a side with a meal is really beneficial to your health. These potatoes are slightly a little chunkier, but they're going to get mashed pretty soon once I add the mayonnaise. Now, you guys are probably able to see, yes, this is Vegenaise. Nothing against regular mayonnaise. This is actually gluten-free. And guess what? Listen, when you taste this, you tell me, but I think they taste the same. There's no difference. I think this actually tastes better. I'm just saying, look, it's better for you, and I honestly think this tastes better than the regular mayonnaise. So I'm going to be adding about a tablespoon. Well, actually, no, mine. I'm going to be adding about 4 to 5 tablespoons, maybe 4. We're going to see how that works. I'm pretty much going to just be mixing it up. Now I'm going to start chopping the second beet. I think I said this, I'm not sure, but I used 6 potatoes. Got 2 beets here, and gonna use about, let's see, a tablespoon of salt in the water as it was boiling. So we're gonna see how that tastes before I add some more salt. And I'm also gonna be cutting my, all right, so, oh my. Sorry, you guys, but it tastes phenomenal. Little oopsie. Ooh, this is how we looking. Red onion here. I'm gonna pretty much dice that. Like I said, I'm gonna use both of these. Now, you can skip the onions if you don't like in your potato salad, but I enjoy them. I think it adds a nice flavor. Let's see here. Go. These little. Now, this was actually something I think I've been eating since I was a toddler. Yeah, my mom would always make this side dish since I was young. I would always see this every Thanksgiving, and I would always see this every, Christmas holidays or parties, or you'd go to an event, this would be there. This was a main popular side dish. It's funny how parents always end up making these dishes, and then you get older and now you're the one making them. So I actually have to make this for everybody this Thanksgiving. But it's all good. So I guess it's not so bad. Plus, it's really yummy. So we're actually going to split this up a little bit. We've got a lot of potatoes. So since I use 6 potatoes, I would say 3 to 4 should be a good amount. Depending on, like I said, serving sizes, how many people. So I've got a good amount here. Now I'm going to split this up, like I said, just so that this can actually all right, you guys. Okay, so I actually split those up because it was a lot of potatoes. So you can pretty much save it for the next day. This way you have one, and then you got some leftovers, some fresh ones, Now, I added 2 extra tablespoons of mayo, and that pretty much got it to a nice creamy consistency. And we are officially done. Now I apologize once your countertop has all of this beet juice on it. I'm so sorry. Some soap and water will take it right off, as well as your hands. So right now, I pretty much don't need any salt. If you want, you can add a little bit. I added a tablespoon when I was boiling it, and it is pretty good. I have some oregano here, so I'm just a dash, not too much. And like I said, I had tasted this a little bit off camera and it was great, so I do not need to add any more salt. And that's pretty much, honestly, my suggestion to you guys. You don't want to add too much, less is more. Okay. All right, so has a nice bright color. So this is actually really sweet, but not so much to the fact that it would overpower anything, but it is some really good comfort food. So you got yourself some bright potato salad. This is not just for Thanksgiving. Obviously, you can use this for a party. As I mentioned earlier, it's great for the holidays, New Year's. I mean, with this bright color, you can just throw it into any dish, any festive activity that you have. Like I said, I've been eating this for years and I've seen it at a lot of parties. So it is an awesome side dish. So if you want to use white onions, that's fine. I feel like the red onions give it a great flavor. It's already sweet, so you can use a sweet onion if you really want to. And yeah, I mean, I'm going to enjoy my meal. I hope you do too. So you guys, thank you so much. I hope this was pretty easy. Like I said, the boiling should take about 30 to 35 minutes, depending on what type of potatoes. I use red skin. All right, so it looks like I got some extra to share, and I'm pretty sure you will too when you make your own. All right, thank you so much for tuning in and watching. Hope this was easy for you guys to make. Hope to see you on the next video. Please subscribe if you haven't already. Give this video a thumbs up and definitely comment below. Thanks for watching.